the show where I take a break from the headlines. From Jaden Jefferson Report Studios, this is Out the Loop. Welcome to Out the Loop. I'm your host, Jaden Jefferson. Thanks so much for joining me. One of the goals I had for this series was for you to learn a little bit about me through some different monologues about some of the things I think about and go through quite often. One of the things I think about often, though, is how my social habits have changed after the pandemic. I know a lot of us, we were stuck at home for 2020, and that was a time. We all got to learn a little bit about ourselves and maybe realize that some things that we enjoyed before, we really don't enjoy as much. And for me, one of those things was going out, because we were all stuck in that endless hamster wheel of going to different events and hanging out with friends quite often. But after COVID, I was one of those people who became more of a homebody, and that wasn't natural for me because I'm usually a socialite and I like to go out to different things. But COVID kind of changed that, and I became more selective about the different things I went to. So I actually have a ranking of the top 3 reasons I will leave the house for recreational purposes, because I enjoy my work, so it's really hard to get me out there. But there are 3 different ways that you can get me out there. Number 1, when there's food involved. Yes, we all go out to a function with friends sometimes, and there's no food, and that ruins the experience. So I've learned my lesson that if I'm going to hang out, there has to be food. And I think we can all agree to that. I'm Midwestern. It's really my culture to go out and eat. That's a Midwestern thing. Me personally, I think it's true. Maybe not for everybody, but definitely for me. Number 2, if I'm going to hang out, there has to be a movie involved. And the cool part about movies is you can pair food with them. I like going out to the theater every now and then, seeing what's new. And usually if I'm going out to see a movie, it has to be a comedy, maybe action too, put them together. That's my type of film. So it really has to be a good film combined with good food. And number 3, this one I don't do too often, but when I do, I always have a good time. And that's a concert. I really do love music, and experience music live with friends is a great thing. So to recap, the 3 things that you can do to get me out of the house: number 1, for food; number 2, for a movie paired with food; and number 3, a concert. This has been Out the Loop, and I've got more coming. But for now, thanks for watching.